Hey guys, this is App Reviewer. To continue our Nexus 4 coverage, today we'll be taking a look at the Diztronic black ultra thin hard shell case, which is similar to the Rear Thrinky Slim Lite that I should be getting in a few days. Now I do want to take a look at this one just because it's a very slim case, as you can tell. It's a snap on the back case, so it will offer some decent protection, but the best part of it is it has very nice grip and doesn't add too much bulk to the Nexus 4. So you can pick it up for 10 bucks on the Diztronic website. It's about $2.50 cheaper than their TPU case. And overall, I've been very pleased with it. So let's take a look at the install and I'll show you how it looks and fits. Now, while I am partial to TPU cases just because they offer a little bit better protection and coverage, as you can see, the top and the bottom are exposed on this one. I really wanted to try out an ultra thin case just because, as the name states, it is much thinner than TPU cases, so it gives you a little bit of a sleeker and slimmer feel. And this one is a home run. Now, as you can see, it does have a matte finish on the back, which is very grippy. It does pick up a little bit more grease and fingerprints than I'd like, but for the most part, it is beneficial just because you get some amazing grip on it. It really isn't going anywhere. You got it all on the sides, the back, and even the inside, so it's very well made and coated. You can see you got a cutout for your camera, speaker, and then you can see you got your volume rocker, power button, and then top and bottom are fully exposed. So installation is super simple, as you'd expect. I do have a rear and front protector installed and it works just fine, so no problems with it. What I do is I start off through the volume rocker side and just snap it into place, and you get a nice and secure fit. So this is not going anywhere. As you can see, there is no gap between the back of the case and the phone, so it is completely sealed in there. No dust will get in there at all. So really nice job with the overall form and fit. Now I do want to point out the back has a very nice cutout for the camera and flash. As you can see, it is a little bit recessed, but because the case is so thin, you really aren't going to get much protection overall. You can see the speaker grill cut out, once again perfect, and you got a small Diztronic branding on there, which is very subtle, so it doesn't really pop out and yell Diztronic, which I do like. You can see once again the matte finish does pick up a little bit of fingerprints and grease, but for the most part it's beneficial to have it because of the nice feel. On the left hand side, you got a nice ample cutout for your volume rocker, and this works just fine. Your finger rests in that groove really comfortably, so it's easy to press, no problems with it. Same thing goes for the power button. It's very clicky and responsive, no problems there. The front, you can see, has a very slightly on the table design. It's not really enough to protect the phone from a drop, but it's enough to protect it when you place it face down. But I would still recommend a screen protector. In this case, I got the SGP Ultra Crystal. Works fine, no bubbling with it. Up top, you can see the chrome is fully exposed, so this will get some scratching, and if you drop it and falls on here, you will get either cracked or a drop, whatever it may be. You can see up top, you've also got a little bit of a contoured cutout for your headphone jack, which is nice, works just fine. And then the microphone is completely exposed. On the bottom, you can see the same thing. You got a completely exposed bottom port, so you can see your micro USB, easy to access, microphone as well, and then you can see the two screws on here are completely exposed as well. So for the most part, all the ports and cutouts are really well done, but like I said, the top and the bottom are fully exposed. So if you're not someone that really is into that, you might want to look into a TPU case. So for being Diztronic's first attempt at a hard shell case, I have to say I'm very impressed with it because they nailed three main points. First of all, is the price point. You really can't go wrong for $10, which is a fantastic price point to go by. I know a lot of companies charge $25, $30, even $35 for a very simple hard shell case, which is completely outrageous. Number two is the fact that the fit is very tight. So I've also seen some of these that had a little bit of a gap between the case and the phone, which made it really uncomfortable to hold. This one is just completely flush. It works fine. And number three is the fact that all the ports and the cutouts are aligned perfectly. So for the most part, I am very pleased with the case. I do have to say that it's not really a case for everyone if you need a little bit more protection because, as I mentioned, the top and the bottom are fully exposed. And also that minor issue with the buildup of grease on the back with that coating, but it's not a huge issue. If you do need a little bit more protection, I would recommend a TPU case just because it offers a little bit better coverage on the top and the bottom. And TPU is a little bit more shock absorbent, so it will give you some better drop protection. But for the most part, if you're someone that wants a very minimalistic and sleek case, this is probably a really good way to go. It'll slide in and out of the pocket very easily, it'll fit comfortably, and for the most part, it's a really good case for the average user. If you do want to check it out, I have a link down below to where you can buy it, or you can check out tpucases.com. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more. Cheers.